ndizalelwe apha eGugulethu.
I was born in Gugulethu.
Ndakhulela khona ndathi neminyaka e-16.
I grew up there until I was 16 years old.
Ndasuka eCrossroads eGugulethu ndaba umhlalo lapha eCrossroads.
And then from as I was growing up in Gugulethu, we moved from Gugulethu to Crossroads.
So until ndathi ndadibana nomama kaLonwabo. Lo mama kaLonwabo sadibana ngo-1997.
On 1997, I met Lonwabo's mother, Lona.
So besihlala sobabini ixesha elininzi until savuzwa ngomntana ongulonwabo. Lonwabo uzelwe ngo-99.
We stayed together, me and Lona, for a long time until God blessed us with Lonwabo.
So ukhulile kuLonwabo ngengomntana ohluphayo, bengumntana nje besonwabisa kuba ngumntana oqala umfumana nguLonwabo elifini yami.
Lonwabo is my firstborn. I was so happy to have him as my firstborn. I was so happy to the point that he also made others happy. Whenever he was making others cheerful. I can't explain how do I feel because I was so happy to have a son. The moment that I hold him, I just blow out.
So njebana ndikhula ke ndikhule ndingumuntu onganwabanga but Lonwabo ukwazi utshintsha ubomi bam ngobakho kwakhe ndamthiya negama uba lulonwabo lwam.
As I was growing up as the father, I never had fun as other children's. As Mzwabantu David, when I had Lonwabo, that made everything change in a positive way in my life, to the point that I called him Lonwabo because the meaning of Lonwabo, it's a happiness to me. It's the joy in my life. He was my joy.
Ke mostly into endenza into yokuba uLonwabo ndimfuna umkhulisa because mna ndikwindlela endikhule ngayo ndikhulile komakazi impatho embi, so ndandingafuna umntana akhule ngala hlobo, so ndandifuna at least ndenze change ndimbone ukhula kwakhe ndi-supportive ayifumane kakhulu kuba mna zanafumana support inside of my father's side, so ndandifuna ukwenza into elutshintsho mna ndimkhulise ngokwam ndimve.
Seeing that Lonwabo is my firstborn, I wanted to support him mentally, emotionally, especially whenever he needs something, he must know that I'm there. Because when I was looking on my background as the father, I never got a support from my family side. I was abused mentally and emotionally. I never felt love. I never felt that warmth from the family. So I told myself, instead my son to go the same path that I went through, I must be there for him. I must always be kind of a security to him, so that I must show him that I love him no matter what, and I will support him no matter what. Yeah.
Khula kwakhe bengumntana omo supportive kwiitshomi zakhe, ke ngoku into endimqaphele ngayo bengumntana oyilida kuzo, kuba whatever it's like itshomi yakhe ne-problem Lonwabo uzawufuna uthini uyidefende ngolwakho hlobo. Ke benithanda uba ugive more supportive kwii-friends zakhe, and some of ii-friends zakhe beziyihayida le nto nguLonwabo uzibonisa to life uba guys phumani ngoba ube nguwena.
Lonwabo, when he was growing up, he showed solidarity. He showed love to his peers. He showed that you must believe in yourself, be who you are. Some of his friends in school were scared to show up that we are gays, but he pushed them until they came out. What I loved about Lonwabo is the fact that he gave them strength and wisdom that you can be what you want to be, you can be who you want to be wherever. And I love the fact that his friends, even now, they are saying that Lonwabo changed us to the point that you cannot touch anyone to our friends. What touches the action, we will be there for our friends. So Lonwabo showed them that I will be there no matter what. If ever someone is there to fight with you, I will be there to support you as my friend.
Most of the people in our areas, they don't understand these things of gays. There are people who hate them. So that's why I said, whatever other people said, as I'm your father, I love you and I will support you until the end. Whatever you are, you're my son. I'm the one who's going to support you. So I wasn't having any problem about that until I supported Lonwabo until the end. Now they took my son away from me because it's okay. On the 17th is his birthday, so he planned to celebrate his birthday with his friends because thina apha kuthi sinesiko esilenza lokoluka, so ebefuna qala gqiba ibirthday yakhe and ke ngoku befuna ukoluka abe indoda enze isiko lethu.
He planned to do his birthday with his friends since as African.
Our culture.
That is our culture, Africans, that when you are more than 18 or more than 21, you need to go to circumcise. So he was going to go to be a man to the bush. That was going to be the last thing that it was going to be with his friends before he goes to the bush. So he prepared that day that he's gonna tell his peers that I will be going to bush soon and then I will be becoming a man. So he was preparing that and then he went to his friends for the party.
So uhambile ke waba neetshomi zakhe, wabona zonke iitshomi zakhe wayekhula nazo, wabona neefemeli.
He went to visit all his friends, family, friends, and close friends.
So bonwaba ke benza loo nto nefamily, waphumela kwii-friends zakhe.
They had fun with the family and then after that he left from the family to his friends.
So bahambile ke nee-friends zabo bahlala kwindawo babaqhela uhlala kuyo as usual, baqhela ukonwaba kuyo.
He left with his friends and then they went to this house. They usually had sit-ins too. So they went there to stay for the night.
So ekuhlaleni kwabo around about 4 in the morning uye wangumntu ofuna ugoduka ufuna uvuka kokwabo.
Around 4 a.m. in the morning he wanted to leave to go home because he wanted to wake up next to his father in his father's house.
So lo mfana lo mbuleleyo wamlindisa uba makame uzamkhapha.
The guy that killed him, he said to him, wait, I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna escort you to
make sure
home.
you're safe. So ke bahlala ke around about 5 waphuma naye.
Around 5 o'clock, he went out with him.
Zange belixesha elingako waphinde wajika eyedwa esanophuma naye wabuyela kule ndawo babehleli kuyo.
It didn't took that long, but he went back inside to them, to the other guys, which is the friends inside the house.
Ufikile kwiitshomi zakhe wachaza into yokuba umbulelo Lonwabo.
Which is the guy that went back. It was not Lonwabo. It was the guy that killed Lonwabo, which is the guy that said, no, wait, I'm gonna escort you.
So ubuyele endlini phakathi wafika wabaxela abantu behleli naba Lonwabo umbulele.
He went inside and then told them that, yo guys, I killed Lonwabo.
Ii-friends zazingayikholelwa.
Friends couldn't believe it.
Until omnye wabo waphuma phandle wayijonga le nto athetha ngayo.
Until the other one of them said, no, let me go outside and look what is really happening.
uphume wambona uLonwabo thina umbulele nyani waqala uscreama ubuyela phakathi.
He went outside, and then when he sees outside there is the body of Lonwabo, and then he came in screaming and crying, saying, yeah, there is a body of Lonwabo outside. Lonwabo is dead.
So wazama ke ngoku uza ufumana amancedo into yoba makafuma uba uzama ukuthi uthathe uxelele ifamily yakhe ngokuhlekileyo.
The one that went outside tried to leave them there, to go and tell the family that Lonwabo is no more.
So I was shocked. Even now, I think that I started now to uthatha into yomntanam ayikathatheki ncam.
Even now, I'm not okay. I'm starting to realize that my son is no more. I'm starting to see the picture that he's not gonna come back. He's no more.
Because besikaqhelanga hleli ixesha elide kangaka singekho ndawonye.
Because I'm not used to the fact that I can stay this long time without him.
True nabazali ababendikhulisa basiyoleka so besendishiyeke nolonwabo nobrother wam udisable.
True. Since my parents passed on, I'm left with my brother that is disabled, and also Lonwabo.
And his younger brother.
And his younger brother that
So-
is doing matric.
Yes, no.
Yeah.
After Lonwabo passed away, there seemed to be there was a big reaction from the community. How did you feel seeing, hundreds of people walk and march on the streets?
How do I feel? I think the support that I've got outside makes me realize that Lonwabo was the leader that I thought he was. I'm happy for that, because even me now, I know myself where I am. I do have family. The family that I have is not only Lonwabo. Each and everyone who's like that is my family too. So I want to keep it that way.
The community of Nyanga responded very positively, supporting, and no one was against it. Everyone was united. Like I said before, Ubuntu, the community of Nyanga showed Ubuntu. They were united, working hand in hand in order for this thing to be seen. His death has made activism through our community, the rainbow community, stronger, because now we have a platform to talk. Now we have an incident to tell about that. Things need to be changed. The government needs to be accountable and find strategies in order to help with these attacks. I remember on the 21st of April, we had a march to Parliament, Cape Town Parliament. So we had a march there as the LGBT community. That march was organized by Triangle to go and give our memorandum. What we need from the government, you see, and there was a great response from that. You see, it gave me a challenge, Lonwabo's story, that wherever I go, I have to make sure that I'm visible. You see, I'm present. I have to tell people that I'm present. This is who I am. You see, so that it raises consciousness to people that we are there. Because last week, my friend, she's a lesbian, she got killed Sunday last week. She was also raped, and she lives in Khayelitsha. She was also raped and she got killed. So these things are happening, and I'm asking myself so many questions. Why are these things still happening? You see, what's needed? Because it won't stop unless someone takes action, you see. So being scared and hiding away won't help anyway. While I still can, because death is upon us. Everyone is going to die one day. But what role have you played? What mark have you made? There has to be a story behind you. Even if you die of something, and you die upon justifying for something.
Ngokufa komntwana koLonwabo benothanda community nabanye abantu aba-around. Into kalonwabo yenze utshintsho kwi-community, bafunde nabantu baqala ukuqonda uba now lixesha loba bazisupport abantu abazigay. No matter umntana kuyi-gay or lesbian, now it's time to stand for our children and support them.
I would love that the community would understand the gay community, the gays, the lesbians, because you cannot change your child. The only thing that you can do is to support them and to be there for them. And also, I think our community also needs to learn more about gay people and lesbians.
What we need to do is love them, support them. Whatever needs they need, we should be there for them.